3. Figure ABCD is a rectangle segment. AB is 6 centimeters long. So that is this, right? This is 6. Yes. And AC is 10 centimeters long. Is that right? 10. Did I get those places right? What is the area of triangle ABC? Wait, oh no, I'm sorry. CB is 8 centimeters long, right? So the first thing you do is jot down what your formula for the area of the triangle is, which is what, Kayla?
8 times height.
Area of a triangle?
Oh,
Area of a triangle is? That's what you want to know for tomorrow. Kayleen?
Area equals half of base times height.
Area equals 1/2 base times height. And what do I know about the base and the height? They have to be square corners, which this is. So you're going to multiply these two numbers together. How do I know that this is a square corner? By the way, you can't just say, oh, it looks like it's square. They could put a square in the corner, but there is no squares in the corner. So how do I know that it's a square corner? Brooke?
Because it forms the right angle.
How do you know that, though?
It's 90 degrees.
How do you know that? You put a protractor on it? How do you know that these are 90-degree angles? We got to think a little mathematically. Alex?
Because it's a square.
It is not a square.
I think it's a square and.
It is not a square. Is it? That isn't a square. What's up? It's a what?
Rectangle.
What's the definition of a rectangle?
Two parallel sides.
No. If you looked in your notes under a rectangle, what is the definition of a rectangle? Stupid?
One pair of parallel sides.
No. People. Cameron?
A quadrilateral with all right angles.
There you go. The definition of a rectangle is a four-sided shape of quadrilateral with 4 right angles. So because it said this was a rectangle, you know all of the corners are right angles. You can't just guess. You can't say it looks like it. Something they tell you has to give you proof, or they would have to give you that square corner thing. So when I do this formula, I get area equals 1/2. What's the base? 8. What's the height? The two things. And then you end up with area equals 1/2 of 48, and half of 48 is 24 centimeters squared. Caitlin, did you get it right because you used the wrong formula? Yeah. Make sure you note that for tomorrow, because it'll probably be the same. If it's a triangle, it's got to be half of that. The second one, the coordinates of the 4 vertices of a rectangle are that. Define the perimeter and how many units. Again, you will not freehand this. I will, because I'm just that good. But you'll do this on a grid because your stuff has grid paper. You can grab a grid paper out there. Rectangle is 1, -1. So here's 1, -1, right? 4, -1. 2, 3, 4, -1. 4, 1, which is right here, and 1, 1, which is right here. So you have this rectangle right here. I suppose I should draw a couple other things here. Hold on. Make sure we get this right. There. Alright. What's the perimeter? Well, what's the distance from here to here? It's 1, 2, 3. How high is it? 1, 2. So this is a 3 by 3 by 2 by 2. What is its perimeter? 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 3 plus 2 is 5. Now the perimeter is 10 units. We don't know how much big that is, so we just call it units. And then the area is, you can either multiply 2 times 3 to get 6, or you can count the squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 units squared. And And you have to be careful here, you don't count the dashes or the lines, you count the spaces between them. 1 space, 2 space, 3 spaces, 1 space, 2 spaces. That help?
How do you make the actual graph?
How do you?
Yeah, like don't you have to sketch it completely out?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's why I said you'll either, on your paper, on your homework paper, there's squares, or if you wanna get a piece of graph paper back there, you can grab that too. Yes, you will have to draw this out, no? Again, a ruler would be good. Oh, wait on. There must be more questions out there, 6th graders, I cannot believe, based on the grades that I've seen in the past, that everybody has got everything complete. Low?
I did where I counted by the squares and still a number.
You talking about this problem still?
Yeah, I counted
Or
by.
your squares drawn with a ruler?
No.
Okay. Again, if you're not neat and accurate on this, it doesn't do you any good to count by squares, because those lines won't be in the same places where the things are. Do you have the coordinates in the right places?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know where you get, I don't know how you, where you get this coordinate from. This is -1, 1. You have them all backwards, I believe. There is no -1, 1. So you're trying, your rectangle, you did this with yours. You went out to here. I don't know where you got these 2 coordinates from, but your rectangle was a lot bigger than mine.
Oh.
Unless I did mine wrong, did I? You did -1, 1 and -1, -1, and there's no, it's 1, -1, which means this side. Right?
I don't understand why I got number 19 wrong.
You got 19 wrong. Did you make them, well, walk me through what you did.
I put down 2 divided by 1 1/3.
2 divided by 1 and 1/3. That's a problem? Did you put 1 and 1/3? Because I have 1 and 2/3. Did you do it different on your test?
Yeah.
Did you do that wrong?
Yeah.
Should I go any farther?
No.
What do you want me to do this one while I'm here?
Sure.
Somebody say sure, yeah? This is 2 over 1, you make them fractions, divided by, this improper is 1 times 3 plus 2, this is 5/3. And then how do you divide by fractions? Alex?
Make the second one, the reciprocal, so it's Pretest.
And this becomes times. 2 times 3 is 6, 1 times 5 is 5. 6 plus changes to 1 and 1/3. I am very much astounded how much you glean from the time you correct the test till the time when I ask you for the questions that you got wrong. Raise your hand if you missed 0. You got 3 questions overall. All of those, raise your hand if the only problems you missed were the 3 we just did. That's it? So let it be written, ladies and gentlemen. So let it be done.